Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. So in this video, let's model the parametric door that open and close in Revit. So before we go straight to the tutorial, I would like to ask everyone, please watch every part of this video and please consider to like, share, subscribe. So it's helped me out a lot, especially everyone updated once I make a video tutorial in this channel. Okay, so first thing I will do is to go to new, okay, and family templates English or millimeter template, okay, and I just choose the metric door. Okay, so now first thing I will do is to go into uh, family types, okay, and I just delete the existing label here, okay, because I want to create a new one. Okay, apply and okay. And now I just simply select this, okay, DE for the shortcut. Okay, select this DE for the shortcut, okay, and I just simply select it all like this. Filter, okay, check none, and I just want to uh, check this doors opening cut, text notes and walls, okay, apply okay, and I want to hide it this one, okay. So this is what I want, so it's more clear. Okay, so now what I do next is to create a reference plane. Okay, so RP for the shortcut. Okay, and RP again. Okay, so this is the one, the horizontal and the vertical one. Okay, so this is the frame depth and the frame width. Okay, so DI for the shortcut. Okay, select this and select this one and now change this into 100. Okay, and changes the scale, fine, and wireframe. Okay, so now I simply select this and add a label here. Okay, so this is the frame depth. Okay, so this is frame depth. Okay, control copy. Okay, and DI again for the shortcut, and I just simply select this and I just want to set this into 50. Okay, select, add the label here, Control B, and I just simply change this depth into the width. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to command RP again to another more reference plane. Okay, and DI to set again the dimension. Okay, for now this one I change this into, or I set this into 10 mm. Okay, and DI and I just want to set this into 30 mm. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to create now the frame of this door. Okay, so to do that one, I just go into create, swift, okay, sketch path. I just go into set work plane and I just work into the interior. Okay, elevation interior. Okay, and now I just use the pick line. Okay, make sure that you pick the reference line. Okay, or reference plane, sorry. Okay, TR for the shortcut. Okay, and trim and extend. Okay, select this and select this one, select this and select this 1. Okay, once you finish to select it all, set up it all, you can hit finish. And now edit profile, okay, floor plan reference level. And now you can use again the pick line. And now you can pick this frame depth, okay, the frame width. So now TR for the shortcut to trim it, okay. And now you can go automatically here in material and create a label here. Let's call this material. Hit OK, hit OK, finish and finish. Okay. So now I just want to counter check it first, this one. Okay. Go into 3D and change it into fine and realistic. Okay, so we have already the frame that created one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to create the panel of this door frame. Okay, so to do that one, I just want to create here in the same template. Okay, so to avoid this confusion, okay, I want to show it all here in this family. Okay, but you can also work with different family. Okay, but for me, I just want to show it all. Okay, here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to go back into the reference level and I just simply select it all this one. Okay, filter. Okay, use always the filter to more fastest or quickly selection to your model. Okay, so you just simply select this check none. Okay, and you can select the door and the dimension. Okay, apply. Okay, and you can automatically go into here and eyeglass and hide element. Okay, you just hide it. Okay, so because we are build the door panel. Okay, because that is the open and close door, I want to create a reference plane here. Okay, or go to create. Okay, and now reference line. Sorry, this is reference line. Okay, and I just want to draw a line here up to here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to command align. Okay, align, hit the tab to select this and lock. Okay, and the same it here, hit the tab and lock it. Okay, so now once you finish to lock it this reference line, okay, you can now select this and activate this dimension and you can select and drag it all the way outside. Okay, and now what I'm going to do next is to go into angular dimension and select in this reference plane and select this reference line. Okay, and of course you need to add a label here. Let's say this is instance. Okay, and swing angle. Okay, okay, so this is already swing angle and I just reduce it 1:2 for this text. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to create a label also here. So this is the panel width. Okay, panel width. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to hit OK. And now you can go here into the family types, okay, and make a formula here, okay. So the formula that I'm prepared here is to copy this with, control copy, and here in the panel with, okay, I just simply control B here, and now with minus, okay, in parentheses of this frame with, okay. So 2 times, make sure that you can copy the same spelling. So plus, okay, 20 mm, okay. So that is the formula here. Apply and hit OK. If you just open it again, these family types, okay. So this is the formula with minus in parentheses 2 times frame with, okay. So this is the one plus 20 mm, okay. So now 920 is the actual width panel, okay. So now what I'm going to do next is to check this one if working properly. Okay, so I go here into the family types and I just set the angle of 45. Okay, working. 0. Okay, and the very important here is the 180 degrees. Okay, so it's working properly. So I just change it into 45 degrees now. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to add more reference line here. Okay, here and also here. Okay, so now select this angular dimension, select this and select this one and lock it. Lock it. Okay, and DI for the shortcut. Select this and hit the tab. Select this and lock it. Select this and lock it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to create now the door panel. Okay, so be before we create that one, we need to check it once more. Okay, check it again, the angle 0, apply, okay, and 180 degrees. Okay, it's working. So 45 degrees. You always check it, that one. Okay. So now what I'm going to do next is to select it all like this. Okay. And go again into filter. Okay. And I just want only this, check none. And I just want to dimension play. Okay. And I just want to hide again this one. Okay. To more clear. So what I'm going to do next is to create now a extrusion here. Okay, so to do that one, I just go into create. Now I just choose this extrusion, pick line, make sure that lock it, and change the material. Okay, or add the label of the material. And now you can, I set this extrusion start into 10. Okay, and I just want to extrusion and to create a label so that is the door height. Okay, door height, hit okay. Okay, so now I just go into family types, okay, and I just set all these other formula. Okay, so to do that one, I just go into, I just want to select this height, control copy, and here in the door height, I just simply control B here. I just want to in parenthesis here, height minus frame. Okay, make sure that the same spelling here. Okay, apply and hit. Okay, and you can go into 3D to check this out. Okay, so once you have this, you can go to hit finish. And now you can test it if the angle is working. Okay, so to do that one, go again into family types, 80 degrees, okay, and 45 degrees. Okay, so if this is all working, you can go category and you can create a material for that one. So create new material. This board, okay, apply and hit okay, apply okay. So this is the one already. Okay, so let's check once more. Go to family types, 45 degrees. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to go into reference level and add the hardware or door handle to this door. Okay, so before we going to the family, I just want to select this one and I just simply hide element of this. I want only this to reference line. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is go to insert, load family, door handle, open. Okay, so now before I place it here in the door, I just want to create one reference. Okay, so to do that one, I just go to create reference line, reference line. And now DI for the shortcut to dimension it. And I just want to set this into 150. Okay, AL to align, make sure that align to this reference line. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to create an angular dimension here. And now you can lock it. Okay, so now you can test it again. Go into family type, you test again the angle if working properly. Okay, swing angle 0, swing angle 180 degree. Okay, apply okay, and make sure that the reference level is always in that position. Okay, so I'm just going to family types again, and I just want to change this into 45 degrees. Okay, so now let's place the door handle to this panel door. Okay, so to do that one, go to create component and place it here in the outside. Okay, as you select it and change the offset of 950. Okay, and here in the edit type, you can change this into 30 millimeter because that is the default one here. Okay, the thickness of the panel. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to command AL, select this reference line and this door handle, lock it in place. Okay, AL for the shortcut to select this reference line and select this one and do not lock for now. Okay, we need to go into angular dimension, select this and lock this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to test it again. Okay, go to family types. Okay, change this into 0. So, like, okay, so now you can align it again here and now you can lock it. Okay, so now go into family types again and test it 45 degrees. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is unhide all the hide or isolated element. Okay, so reset temporary hide isolate. Okay, and now BG for the visibility graphic shortcut. Okay, and I just want to go into annotation categories and uncheck all this. Okay, okay, so go into 3D and BG again for the shortcut and go to categories, annotation, and uncheck all this one. Okay, so now we can test it this first before we load it into the. So it's working properly. So now what I'm going to do now is to go into file new project, default metric. So that is the millimeter template. Okay, WA for the shortcut of the wall, set it into level 2 or level 1 and the top constraint is level 2 and I just simply draw a simple wall here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to close the other open windows, control tab. Okay, load to the project and now I just want to load it to this project. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is to go to 3D. Okay, change it into fine and realistic. Okay, so now we can test it if working, if once even all or lifted. Okay, at least this is all working. Okay, so now I just simply select this door family and I just go into this properties, select this. Okay, now here in the dimension I just change now into 45, working, 90, working, 180, working, change it into 0, close. Okay, so now I just simply hit the space into my keyboard to flip it in the other side and we test it again to 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Okay, hit again into space keyboard. Okay, use the shift to your keyboard And now I'll simply set this again into 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 0 degrees. And hit the space to your keyboard again. Last one is the 45 degrees. Okay, 80, 90 degrees, and 180 degrees, 0 degrees. Okay. Okay, so I hope that everyone can follow the easy steps that I did in this tutorial. So thank you for watching. Please consider to like, share, or subscribe, and see you again in my next video. Thank you.